Hey guys, and once again, welcome back. Today we have lovely Wildfang. This was requested by another fellow commenter on one of the YouTube videos, so we're gonna go ahead and check Wildfang out. This video is pretty much a redo of like my first MSL video ever, because my first review of Wildfang was just absolutely cringy, and hopefully no one ever watches that. So don't find that video and watch it because it's just a bad time. I figured I would just redo it because I don't sound like I'm dead inside. But we'll go ahead and check out Wildfang, my boys. Let's do her design review first. Her design review is fine. I mean, not her design review is fine, but I mean her design is fine. It's pretty cute. I like Evo 1 Wildfang. Definitely like Evo 2 Wildfang. My only problem with Evo 3 Wildfang is just the way that she stands with her legs. Like, I know that she's trying to, like, I guess, go forward, like she's ready to attack, but it just looks at like an awkward angle. Like, while the first two forms keep it relatively the same, the third one just makes it a bit weird. But she's still aesthetic, man. Look at that. Look at that. She's still aesthetic. She's still cool. I do prefer the regular one for the fire one instead of the variant. But let's take a look at the fire one. The fire one is an attacker type coming in with 27k HP, 3k attack, and 2.2k defense, nearly 2.3k defense. It's okay as a nat 4. Her defense is a little bit low, but it's okay as a nat 4, and she comes in with lovely old double HP siphon. So essentially she heals herself for both of her moves. So she is a fire self-sustainer. She is quite flexible in her builds, in my opinion, and I mean, you can build her any way you want and she should do just fine. Definitely a good solid fire unit to have. I do hope one day she can get like a super evo to help boost that attack up a little bit more and boost that defense up. But even though her defense is so low, with her healing every single turn, it does help her survive a couple more rounds in whatever she's doing. And if you guys don't know, Evo 2 Wildfang can actually solo B9. It is by no means fast, but she can solo B9 if you need somebody to run B9 in about 5 minutes each. But she can do it if you're just trying to break into B9. Let's go over here to the water one next. Again, I like the regular one better than the variant one. I guess I just like the white on her, the contrast of the white and whatever color her hair is and her outfit is. And then the variant one is kind of just like, I don't know, it kind of takes away from it. But the water one is a tank type. She has 39k HP, 2.2k attack, and 1.8k defense. Great HP, no defense at all. No defense at all. Not even 2k defense. Again, why won't they swap the attack and defense? Because she's not here to do damage. She's just here to survive and be annoying. But she comes in with stun and petrification. Would I recommend you guys building her? No. There's no real use for her. I mean, petrification, in my opinion, has only been useful on water purse and stun. There's plenty of other CCers out there with a higher % chance for stunning than water Wildfang. So all the Wildfangs that you're giving away, 16 Wildfangs to get her to Evo 3, is it worth it? No. No. I mean, I do see her in PvP. Does she usually die? But of course. So I would not recommend water Wildfang at Evo 3 for use purposes. If you're going for Astro Gems, hey, by all means, man. I won't stop you because I would do it too. And let's go over here to Grass Wildfang. And the variant one doesn't actually change her little white highlight, low light, whatever you want to call it. The variant one's okay. Actually, I would prefer the variant one over the regular one because that orange hair, I don't know, she looks not like a fox, but she looks, how would I describe it? I don't know. She looks like Tails from Sonic a little bit. She got some Tails action like that. While this one is like, I don't know, more non-Tails? I don't know. The grass one is the defender type. She's coming in with a lovely 31k HP, 2k attack, and then 2.9k defense. Stat wise, solid, dude. Pretty pretty darn solid. I mean, that defense is nearly 3k. Good HP pool on her. I mean, you definitely can't burst her down, surprisingly. So stat wise, she's on point. Petrification and sleep, and they're both critical hit reliant. They're 100% chance each. Again, not too bad at all. I mean, not too bad in the sense that 100% chance for 1 turn is great, even though she's critical hit reliant. But petrification and sleep, again, these are just pretty much stallers. I mean, sleep did get a buff, so it is a bit more useful. But again, petrification, you don't want to petrify a monster in PvP every single turn because you're never going to be able to kill it. So again, would I build her to Evo 3? Probably not. Do I see her in PvP? I most definitely do. You guys know what happened to those. In theory, it sounds great, but in actuality, it's not the best. So is this worth 16 Wildfangs to put her to use? That's up to you to decide. That's up to you, my boys. Let's go over here to the lovely old light Wildfang. Where's she at? Where you at, girl? Okay, there's light Wildfang. The variant one is just ugly. It's just ugly. That blue does her no justice. The light one is a balanced type. Her HP is 29k. Her attack is 2.3k, and her defense is 2.3k. Overall, very, very lackluster, even for a balanced type. I would hope that her attack and defense would be around 2.5k, maybe 2.6k, heck, even 2.7k. But stat-wise, definitely not the best. Hopefully one day she can get a Super Evo and actually put her to use. But stat-wise, it is a bit unfortunate. Defense down for 2 turns and shock, 60% chance for 1 turn. That defense down is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Only thing that sucks is that shock is only for 1 turn and 60% chance. Like, not the best. I mean, if you pull one, by all means, just get her to Evo 3 and show her off, man. But in terms of practical use, other than defense down, I'm not really sure where you could use her at. I mean, clan versus clan is always a great contender for these type of mons, but anywhere else, I mean, I don't know about that. Her shock's just too low. It's too low, and her stats are a little bit too low for her to be competitive in a PvP environment. But she is waifu status, so get her to Evo 3 for waifu and trophy status that you can brag on any MSO discords that you are on, or Reddit, or even YouTube, just saying, hey Eileo, I got a light Wildfang, are you jelly? Last and least is the lovely dark Wildfang though. Variant's fine. Nothing changes that much. I mean, her suit gets a little bit darker and her hair obviously lightens up, turns into like a turns to like a purple pinkish color. The dark one is an attacker type. She's coming at 27k HP, 2.9k attack, which is nearly 3k, and 2.2k defense. Overall solid. Defense could be a little bit higher, but she is an attacker type. Attack is nearly, I would say attack is just 3k solid. It's 4 off from 3k. HP is 27k, which actually isn't bad for an attacker at all. So I mean, in terms of DPS, great. In terms of defense, probably a glass cannon, but she is a dark type too, so you're gonna build her for DPS anyways because of the lovely crit damage bonus for dark mons, and she comes in with double stalkers. So there is no reason, if you pull one, as to why you couldn't put her on a full ruin set, regardless if she has a square or not, because stalker just gives you 30% more crit rate. So there's really no excuse why you couldn't have her on a ruin set. So if you have one, then by all means, I would tear her up, my boys. I would tear this girl up. Having her on ruin, she's gonna do all kinds of damage, all kinds. She doesn't, my assumption is she wouldn't even need a square slot for crit rate. You could get those subs out of 3 triple attack gems if you want, probably HP attack, however you want to build her, but she's great if you have one. I'll definitely be jelly, but that pretty much sums up the video, you guys. Remember, Fire Wildfang, in my opinion, is probably the most useful out of the bunch. The dark one, of course, tops the fire one if you can somehow pull one. The light one is okay, but it's unfortunate that her shock is a little bit weak. And the water and the grass ones, I would not prioritize them first. I mean, if you want to use them, by all means use them, but I wouldn't prioritize them first because their uses are really limited. But that pretty much sums up the video, you guys. If you guys have any mod requests for your boys or any questions, feel free to leave a comment or come join us in Discord. And as always, guys, be safe out there, and thank you guys so much again for watching.